So I'm liking how that's looking. Oops. It's I put that extra piece on top of there because I wasn't really gelling with that beady one. I liked it. I liked the pattern of it, and it was a nice, beautiful purse, but it wasn't working for the whole composition, and that's what you've got to consider. You can't just get stuck on one piece because it all has to work together. So that's really nicely covered now. And what's next? I'm thinking we might need to do something with the wine because we did go to quite a few wineries. And it's a beautiful color. I mean, look at that. Look at that color. So I'm thinking we need the influence because the ambiance is beautiful. So we need the color. Let's do a little something. What are we going to do, but? All right, so let's get a little bit of, So that's Quinachrome Red Violet, which is a really nice color. But it's a bit too red. So let's make it a bit more red wine-ish, a bit of purple. Let's get a bit of water going on. Now you realize, right, I'm just totally playing. I'm not really knowing exactly what I'm doing. I am just experimenting. I'm going to pursue an idea. If it doesn't work, that's okay. So I'm liking it's not as dark as that, but that's probably too dark anyway. Maybe we'll put a bit more. That is a very dark wine, that one. Oops, look what happened. It splashed everywhere. Oopsies. I'm liking that. That's a bit better. Now, what would happen if I used the influence of my wine and put it somewhere? Like, what about if I did this? Wonder what it would look like. Right? What's that gonna look? Where should we put it? Where should we put it? Where should we put it? I bet there. Do we like that? Ta-da! Hey, I like that. That's okay. Let's do it again. You know, it's only acrylic paint, people. It can wash. I'm thinking like that. Because you can imagine, right, if I was sitting here getting sloshed, which I'm not, but if I was, this wine glass could have spilled onto there. So if it had spilled onto there, then we need a little bit of more movement in it, right? I'm liking that. It's okay. It's fun. We might just wipe it off here. It's a bit too purple for that. So I'm liking my little, wine influence there. That's fun. What are we doing next? All right, so I'm thinking that I'd like to put that figure into it. Got a little too much splotches going on. So I'm thinking, where's me darling? Oh, me darling. About this one. Me darling Clementine. I'm liking that. I think I'm going to put her in there. Now I have to decide how much of her I want in it. Do I want to leave the circle, which I like? Do I want to leave the mosaic? Do I want to leave the name? I don't want to leave that. I don't like that. And I might cut that out. So, oh my gosh, it's such hard decisions. And I probably won't put her on the crack because that would be too hard. So I'll probably put it to one side. So maybe that side, right? Right. I'm still not sure about the circle. I like that circle. Maybe I'll put in another circle. Ooh, decisions. Tough decisions. Okay, I like her. I like her like that. Okay, now that we've put her on there, it kind of changes things, doesn't it? Changes the dynamic of the composition. I didn't want her in the crack because then it just makes the papers kink up and that's annoying. So I've got her right on the edge there of the fold. I'm liking this down here. I'm liking the mosaic, but there's a few, this is working good. The wallpaper pattern's working good. But there's a few things we're going to have to fix that are no longer working as brilliantly. Loving our little wine spill over there, that's kind of fun. Right, so that's good. I'll probably paint over sections of it because I don't really want it to be advertising the original bitters. Liking the black and white there and there, that's working. I need to trim out these pages too, they're annoying me. Still got a little bit of glint here, so that's good. Righto, and I want to do probably some paint over that in some areas because we've got to add gold yet. Crikey, that's obvious. I'm liking this jelly plate print. It's the same pattern stencil as that one, it's just a different color. I'm liking that. I think I need to put it over here because that hard edge now is a bit triangular. And now that we've got our, you know, bitters queen in place, I think that needs to be softened. I just think this section's too harsh. And that's the thing with this kind of collage, right? You could do it 100 ways. You could do it this way or that way. You could put this on or not put this on, like, yeah, there. It really isn't it's not like only one way to do something. This collage could be done 10 different ways, especially with all of these incredible textured papers. I could do another 3 or 4 with the same papers and it'll all come out completely different. So don't get too stressed out about it, because really you could do things so many different ways. And if my decisions aren't like what you would normally decide, that's really not a problem, because it really could go 20 different ways, seriously. And depending on the day, how you feel, the colors you're resonating with, the textures that you're inspired by, all of these factors help to make your decisions in that moment. The art's about now. It's in this moment now, this is how I'm feeling. And that's what the art's about. Oops. These serviettes are giving me grief, I tell you. I keep poking my fingers in them. Right. See, that's a lot softer now. I think the color is better too. It's kind of got that thing going on. I'm liking that. I'm gonna add some paint on here now to do something with that. That'd be good. Right, so every time you come back and sit down, you need to reassess if you're still happy with things. I gave the edges a trim because they were doing my head in. I needed to see where we were at. Oops, smudged my wine in the process. Not to worry. So you want to keep looking at it, keep reassessing which bits you like, which bits you don't like. And that's basically the process of you just keep creating, keep working on it until you're happy with everything. Now, I'm not going to leave that bottle there because it doesn't even match. Like, hello, clearly we were drinking wine, not bitters. I don't mind the name so much. I like this shape. I want to keep that shape. I like that she's leaning on that. I don't mind that wallpaper peeking through there. That's kind of cool. This is beautiful. Love my jelly plate prints. They're working very nice. I definitely want to leave that bit of Clint in there. This is working well. I like that on top of the underneath cushion because I think that just softens it. Loving this black lines through there and here. I might even add some more. I might actually add some of this from the couch. That's where we were staying in the Airbnb. I like that. Do I want it circular or do I just want the pattern? Oh my gosh, that's a tricky thing. It's really quite tricky. And then where do you want to put it? I'm going to go with a circle. I'm liking the circle thing at the moment. It's working. So I'm adding some iridescent bronze fine. I added it there because that serviette just wasn't going to settle down and it was irritating me. And I'm going to add it on this bottle, which I don't like. So what I like about this is when you spray it with water, it releases the patina, which looks incredibly cool. So I'm probably going to go over these sections with something, but I just want that bronze color underneath. Bye, bitters. got a beautiful metallic bronze. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I put some of this beautiful iridescent bronze fine, golden, oh, God bless America, in there and on there. And when you spray it, the patina gets released. So I like the way that looks. That's just kind of like, I wanted that in the background. Then I'm going to put something else over that. That is that. But I'm pretty much coming to the end of this. This paper here, don't you love it? That came from the information center, all about Art Deco. It was amazing. They do like tours and you travel around Napier, around the city, looking at the buildings and hearing the history of the Art Deco theme. And that was where I got that from. So I'm going to cut out some of these beautiful dragonflies because they're going to work really well. I'm going to put some there and some there in those blobby spots. And I'm pretty much happy with the rest of it, really. I like her. I don't mind that up there. I like the shape of that. I like the black and white and the red. And I like that all the texture on here comes from our holiday. From the wallpaper of the motel, from the table of the cafe. That was from the winery, the serviette from the shop. That was from the cushion where we stayed on an Airbnb. There's a bit of Clint in there, which he was through a lot of the shops, that particular Art Deco theme. So this was the one of the chairs in the Airbnb. Here's clearly the wine influence because we went to so many wineries. So that again came from one of the wineries. So I'm really happy when I look at this. The girl came from an image-free website, which I can give you the link. I just wanted somebody that was going to fit the theme, and that's who I found. I really like that. This is from the Jelly Plate Printing, which I'm going to give you a demo and show you how to do. So I'm pretty happy with today's effort. I'm just going to put my dragonflies on. I cut out a few to see which ones I wanted, see where I wanted them. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with, that's still wet, by the way. I like that there. And I cut these ones out of this paper. And I'm liking these over here. So I'm going to stick those on. And I'm pretty happy with it. It makes me feel happy. So, you know, ain't rocket science, people.